Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon. And we're in the company of the delightful Captain Mari. So we're just here at the salt lines, and we discovered that we're 11 echoes short for getting some Sphinx stone to bring back to London with us. So because of that, we're just going to set sail and head for London. Now, last time we found frost found, which meant that the Sly Navigator left the crew. He disappeared. We found his jacket, and we found some other items as well, but there was no sign of him. So we think he's gone into frost found, and he'll probably never be seen again. And while we were there, we also picked up the tireless mechanic here. So what we're going to do with him is we're going to speak to him, and we're going to invite him to dine with us, because if you look here, we've got enough supplies to get us back to London. His tastes are Spartan. He eats little, drinks only water, barely sleeps at all. So you need only lay a simple table. An appeal. Thanks for the meal and the company. No wine. No wine. It makes me sleepy. Oh yes, I can sleep. Too easily. That's the problem. Yes, he hesitates. There's a draught I take nightly to substitute for sleep. It works well enough, and it keeps me sane and upright. But I wish I could enjoy just one night's sleep. If you could help me, we need a clayman from Polythreme. We'll need a mirror catch box, and we need to go to Hunter's Keep. I explain when we get there. No, I'm serious. I would owe you a great deal. Mirror catch boxes are rarely sold in London, but can be found in the Khanate and occasionally elsewhere. Okay, so we know where the Khanate is, so mirror catch boxes may be possible. Now, a clayman. How do we get a clayman? Take a clayman and an empty mirror catch box. Okay, so clayman will be more interesting, I guess. So once we find a clayman, then we can maybe head to the Khanate, grab the mirror catch box, and then we're always popping in at Hunter's Keep, and we're actually going there right now, so it won't be too difficult to help him. And maybe he's tangled up with the sisters in ways we don't know. Perhaps he's actually fallen for one of the sisters. I'm not sure. You know, even though they are rather different, I'm not sure I'd like to be in love with any of the sisters. They're all a little bit too creepy for me. But I guess for some people, creepy is attractive. Certainly here in Japan, when you look at the popularity of things like maid cafes and stuff like that, where, you know, certainly to me it's a little bit strange, but for other people it's fine and dandy. But sometimes when I'm in Akihabara, where a lot of the maid cafes are, you see the girls who work there standing out on the street to advertise their various cafes, and they don't look particularly comfortable, I have to say. But maybe some of them enjoy it, but I think the guys who go in certainly enjoy it more than anyone else does. So there's the tireless mechanic. So it looks like that's going to be an interesting story. We need to gather a lot of things to get it, but it's something for the future. So we're going to launch him with Lucy again, because I like that she can reduce our terror. So we lost 10 terror, we lost 30 hunger, and we gain 2 memories of distant shores. Okay, and we did get our port. Yes, we did. Okay, so let's strike out for home. So now as we make our way towards home, my thoughts turn to what we're going to do in our next voyage. So we've headed to the north. We're certainly not done with the north, but this area here intrigues me. So we know Port Cecil is there. We know that the Carnate is there as well. But we don't really know what's in this area here. And it's been a while since we popped down to the lighthouse, Mutton Island. And so what we might actually do is make our way down this way by the Cunyon Canal, maybe even uncover this area up, and then strike this way and then cut across. And depending on how badly damaged or limping we are at that stage, we might go to Gators Moor, we might not. But before I do that, what I will do is, in this episode, I'm going to go back to the north because I want to go back to the salt lines and pick up the marble that we really should have picked up this time around, because we're going to need funds to pay for a nice long journey if we want to be heading down south. So we need to make sure we have at least 200 echoes when we get there. We're not going to buy that much in the way of fuel and supplies this time, so we should be okay in that respect. Oh, there's the crawling star again. Let's hope for the Zebat. The alarming pig. Well, that doesn't sound good. Pigs, one sailor sighs. It's always pigs. What's wrong with pigs? The boatswain shakes a solemn head. Never ask about pigs at sea, he insists. You were unlucky. Better luck next time. We gain 1 terror. Okay. Sea bats. We want sea bats, not pigs, please. Okay, so we're almost home here. Let's cut the engine and let's dock. Okay, nothing to hide. Collect our messages. Okay, so first of all, we need to submit our reports. So we've got Hunter's Keep, as usual. We've got Menderbite. We've got Frost Found. We've got the Salt Line. Okay, now, this one unlocked with favors. So we've got no current commission, so I don't know why he's not giving us another commission. Let's try this though. 1 point of favor will get us 2 to 3 fuel. Okay, we're going to use some favor to fix our hull. So we lost 3 favor, which is fine. So we've got a tough challenge. This will exchange 1 point of Admiralty favor for 2 to 3 fuel. Success. The quartermaster is not usually friendly, but you have enough sailors, jokes, and harbour gossip to set her laughing nostalgically. She's remarkably liberal about the measurement of fuel. Okay, so that's nice. We're going to do it again. Success, eventually. Okay, so hearts 34 failed in the challenge. Try again and you may have better luck. Okay, so we got 2 fuel that time, so we're not going to try again. We're not going to push our luck. So that's us done there for now. Let's go to London. Let's visit the Rhodes Market. I believe it's so the veteran Privy Councillor is seeking an outlandish artifact, which we have. He is there surveying curios from distant ports, with palace servants in muted slippers. The Empress dislikes loud noises. A collector of sorts. The veteran Privy Councillor holds a mirror behind the artifact and examines the reflection. Yes. Inferior to London workmanship, obviously, but it will make an acceptable conversation piece nevertheless. He snaps his fingers at his servants. Pay the captain. So we've got 150 echoes for that, which is nice. Put your ship in dry dock. Don't need to get new crew. Okay, so let's get rid of that for some money, and this, and more of this, and a Z story as well, please. Okay, and then let's leave the university. He's still gonna be a ways off, obviously. Let's go to our lodgings. Let's read the morning papers. Let's then rest in our rooms. Okay, so now we need to stock up for the voyage. So I think 10 supplies should be fine. So let's get that amount. Fuel wise, we're okay at 16. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy some casks of mushroom wine to the point where we've basically bought as much as we can. Then we're going to go to Vendorbyte, sell the mushroom wine, go to the salt lines and grab the Sphinx Stone from there. So we've got 11 casts, so that's going to be 250, about 250. So we're going to have enough echoes when we get there, so that's good. So let's set sail. And if we can, on the way back, I might actually dine with one or both of these as well, because I do want to advance their story. And hopefully this is a less adventurous start than we had the last time we went to Vendorbyte, because the pirate we ran into really did a number on us. I could just drift off listening to that music. It's just so relaxing. It's brilliant. So this episode is kind of a consolidating our position kind of deal. Getting ready. Oh, here we have a pirate ship. So we need to, yeah, we're gonna get hit. So we need to, yeah, force them to turn. So we got hit a couple of times, so that's not too bad. Now we need to try and outrun them. We should have been going more towards Carissa's Point, I think. They may be able to cut us off again. Okay, we might be okay. We've got plenty of fuel, so I'm not gonna worry about slowing down until I think they can't possibly shoot at us again. So I think that point is probably about here. Okay. And then let's cut the engines and dock. Okay, so we've got Restless Nights again. You succeeded in a Pages challenge, so that's nice. But we did gain 10 terror, which isn't nice. Okay, so let's gather some gossip. So we've got a port report. Let's go to the shops and sell our mushroom wine. We now have the requisite echoes to buy the Sphinx Stone. Okay, now let's explore. A little chapel stands alone. You poke your head through the door. The walls are a deep red, just this side of scarlet. A ruby-tinted window at the back glows with steady light. An electric lamp behind the glass. Rare and expensive, this is no gaslight. No one is here, and yet you have the sensation that only a moment ago someone must have been. Okay, so we can leave. We can make an offering, drop a coin into the empty offering box and pray to the power of the place, wherever it might be. So that will be one echo, and okay, so menaces. So I think we're going to make an offering. Prayer soothes the soul, they say. Your soul is not soothed. You wait, head bent, while the light in the chapel beats on, shadowless and unmoved. Nothing changes. The red of the place gets into your vision. The faces of your crew seem flushed, as if fevered. You hear your own breathing echo raggedly. No one is sitting in the pew behind you. It doesn't stop you looking. The scene will stay with you. Perhaps you can write of it when you return to London. Okay, so we got 5 terror and gained 1 tail of terror. Okay, and that's us done here. So let's launch. So across to the salt lines we go. It's probably nice for Captain Murray and the crew, even though they did get ambushed by the pirates, to, for a while to be in a little more familiar waters. I'm trying to second guess this guy ahead of us now. So if we go down here, we might actually avoid him completely. Just maybe luckily be on the other side of the little island. But new waters and all, they're fine and dandy, they're exciting and stuff, but sometimes you can certainly have too much excitement, and sometimes a bit of the mundane and the boring is actually nice as well. So the truth and dreams. So let's see what that's all about. Dose yourself with black spore and you're less likely to dream. Let's listen to our dreams and see what we learn. A dream of spires. Mirror faceted pillars rise around you like trees in a forest. More so, because each glows with a shifting green light. The Z laps at the base of the pillars. A voice from above cries out in 7 languages, and you understand each one. Once was this the face of Irem. It will be taken from us. So we gained a terror and we gained 1 memory of distant shore. So again, terror is becoming a problem for us. Okay, so obviously something is close as the battle music is on now. We can't actually see it though. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's run. It's gonna hit us. Oh, it's using the flares and it hit us once. Leave us alone, guy. We never did anything to you. We never did anything to anyone because we don't shoot people. But when we do shoot people, we're coming for you. And get in! They got us just before. Okay, so let's get our port. Let's carry the Sphinx Stone. Okay, and then let's visit the Unmakers. So we use 5 there. Okay. Then we wait for him. Okay, so we don't want him coming down this way. We want him to decide that up north is more exciting. Okay, I think we need to run because... we're okay. He just wanted to light us up as a parting gift, I suppose. So once we pull in at the sisters, I think that's probably going to be the end of this particular episode. Just looking at the my timer here. But we're gonna have a decent amount to be able to supply ourselves for our next longer voyage and our next kind of push for discovery as well, which is nice. But you know, even though I was talking about this being a familiar part of the map for us, we still lost 20 hull venturing around here. And I'm sure in the back of Mari's mind is, you know, she's, as I said before, she's a practical lady, and the best way to deal with pirates trying to sink you is maybe to sink them back. So she may not she may not hold to the policy of no munitions for too much longer. Certainly for the next few journeys we're gonna stick to that, but oh, Restless Night is here again. Okay, ignore them. Let's take a modest challenge. Eye and a face. The whole neat lit up like a snuffer's mask. There's something in the roof, Captain. Just let's do that again. The whole neat lit up like a snuffer's mask. There's something in the roof, Captain. It is the roof. It's watching us. Eyes and a face. Eyes and a face. Yes, you say softly. You lay your hand on the sailor's burning forehead. There are storms in the roof. Hush! We won't join them yet. We succeeded in the pages challenge, but we gained 10 terror. So now if you look at our terror, we really do need to manage it better. It hasn't been this high, I think, since we lost our last captain, so it's certainly something to worry about. Okay, now let's cut our engines. Oh, we just missed it. Yeah. No, we made it. Okay. Well, we made it, and then I put the engines on anyway. Okay, so let's get here. Let's reunite the island. Then let's launch him with Lucy. So the terror comes down a bit, which is nice. And that brings us to the end of this particular video. So if you have enjoyed, please consider liking, subscribing, and posting a comment. And I really do hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye.